Happy New Year. How was it starting off? On some fuck shit or real good? We blessed. I like to hear it. We got a fuck yeah. We got a we're blessed. What else? Give me words of how your new year is starting off. Type shit. Anybody started off with a baby, a pregnancy scare? Anything? She had a baby last year. You trying to get another one? Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Welcome to Right About Now. My name is Zach Blunt. I will be your host tonight. And tonight we have a poetry slam. Make some noise for that. If you know, or if this is your first time to a poetry slam, if you don't know what the fuck you just walked into, slowly but surely put your hand up in the air. Okay, we got some newbies, we got some liars and some newbies. If you've been here before, if you not new to this, but you true to this, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. And so for my newbies, I'm going to explain this real quick about what a poetry slam is. It is a competition. We have 14 amazing poets from all over Houston, Texas. Some of them are national champions on this stage tonight, and they're going to bless you with their original work. A poetry slam has to be original work. They can't come up here spitting on Maya Angelou. That's going to disqualify them. It has to be original work. They have 3 minutes with a 10-second grace period to talk their shit. Okay? I have 5 judges, 5 dedicated judges that are going to score our poets from a score of 0.0 to 10.0. Okay? We're going to drop that low score in case one of the judges lied to me and they have intimate relations with one of these poets, and it's going really, really poorly. We're going to drop that score to prevent bias. We're going to drop that high score in case one of these judges lied to me and they have intimate relations with one of these poets, and it's going really, really well. We're going to drop that score. We're going to add up the 3 in the middle, and that's going to give us the score for the round, okay? And we're going to do that for the first round. We're going to cut that list to 6 poets, and we're going to run that back in the second round. Audience, you also have a job. Can everyone say respect the mic?
Respect the mic.
Respect the mic.
Respect the mic.
There's a few ways in which you can respect the mic. One of them is you can sit there very quietly and diligently like you were doing. That's respecting the mic. That's cute. But there's other ways that I appreciate it too. One of the ways you can respect the mic is to give energy to the poet on the stage. You can do that by snapping. You can do that by clapping. You can do that by shouting out fun stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. What else something you might shout at a poet if you fucking with what they saying?
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Talk that shit, that part, that way. Go off poet. Street lights on. All of that stuff is welcome. Rewind, clock it, all that. You get talk to the poet on the stage. This is an interactive experience. If you make noise, I promise you it's gonna be fun. And poets, they like that. They have big egos and they want it to be filled. Okay? So if the poet is saying something that you like, you can make noise. Okay? One thing that we want to do when the poet comes on this stage and leaves this stage every time is make all the noise humanly possible. Okay? Yeah? That makes sense? All right, we're going to practice. Y'all a little quiet, so we're going to practice what that look like. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to simulate what it's like to do the end of a poem. Okay? And y'all are going to make all the noise like it is the best poem you've ever heard in your entire fucking life. Okay? We can do that? All right. This is the end of the best poem you have ever heard in your entire fucking life. Yeah. Listen, over here, I fuck with y'all. Y'all going crazy. Over here, y'all doing a good job. In the back, let me hear you make some noise. In the middle, let me hear you make some noise. Over here, let me hear you make some noise. Over here, let me hear you make some noise. God damn, not everybody make some noise. Yeah. That is what I want to hear every time a poet comes on this stage and leave this stage. Okay, audience, y'all have y'all assignment, y'all have y'all's rules. Now I gotta talk about my judges. It would not be a poetry slam without them. So everybody clap it up for all my judges. This might be the last time y'all clap for them, so make it good. I'm going to introduce my 5 judges. My first judge is Judge Virgo. Where you at, Judge Virgo? He's right there at the bar, following his assignment, getting some drinks in the back. I asked Judge Virgo why he's qualified to be a judge, and he said because he's awesome. Make some noise for being awesome. My next judge is Judge Brown Eye 215. Where you at? She is also at the bar following her instructions. I asked Judge Brown Eye 215 why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she's versatile, she's been through life, and she's pretty damn cool. Make some noise if you've been through life and you're pretty damn cool. Wait, make some noise if you've been through life and you're not pretty damn cool. Y'all are funny as hell. My next judge is Judge Lil Mo. Where you at, Lil Mo? Make some noise for the judge. I asked Lil Mo why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she knows what it's like to be a performer. She knows if you fucking around on this stage. Clock it. Sheesh. So poets, Judge Lil Mo looking at your ass if you fucking around on this stage. My next judge is Judge the Mitochondria. Make some noise for that judge one time. With that badass name. Are you a scientist? No, okay, you just be liking scientific shit. I like it. I asked Judge the Mitochondria why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she's done passions, she reads and writes poems, and she knows what it means to give a shit. That's a fucking bar. I have a poem about giving a fuck. It's pretty fun. I like it a lot. But make some noise for that judge one time. Last but certainly not least, I have Judge Princess. Where you at, Judge Princess? There she is. Make some noise for my judge one time. I asked Judge Princess why she's qualified to be a judge, and she said because she likes open mics and she wants to hear diversity. Clap it up if you appreciate diversity in the open mic. That's what y'all say right now. Yo, because I know this might be the last time that we clap for my judges. Can we give them a very big round of applause? This doesn't happen without y'all. So again, thank you for volunteering yourselves to the fun. Because it is a lot of fun. You have all the power. Judges, do me a favor. Cover your ears. All right? Audience. I don't know these people. I just met them. I don't know if they're qualified to be a judge at all. Okay? Audience, your job is to sway my judges. Okay? If you like what they give the poet, what are you going to do? If you don't like what they give the poet, what are you going to do? You can do that all night long when they put up these scores and I'm calling them out. Okay, judges, come back to me, judges.
Wait, what happened?
Audience, cover your ears. I'm watching you. Don't cheat. Cover your ears. Judges, I lied to them. We talked about this. Y'all are the experts. Y'all know what y'all are doing. Do not let them sway you. Do not let them be moved, okay? Audience, come back to me. Okay, everyone, are you ready to get this Poetry Slam started? No, you are not, because we need a calibration poet to get my judges the feel of how this thing goes. So I'm gonna have a poet comes up to this mic and they're gonna do a poem as if they are a part of the slam, but this is just a test round, okay? So audience, now, are you ready for the Poetry Slam? Then you were clapping, you were building energy, you were making all the noise. Give it up for Sarah Tony. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
Poet's extended metaphor describing her past trauma receives a solid 30 score. Person's outreach to loved ones about current struggles receives a solid 0 responses. Poet steps onto the stage, echoes her deepest feelings into the mic, and is told she ate and left no crumbs. Person steps out of her comfort zone, echoes her deepest feelings into the world, and is left starving for a listening ear. Poet commands a storm of similes and metaphors onto those in the audience where they can weather the weather without getting drenched, resulting in a standing ovation. Person is told to remove the dark cloud from over her head, quit raining on everyone's parade, and have several seats. As poets, everyone wants to hear our trauma, but as people, no one wants to hear our trauma. Okay, well, don't get me wrong. Being serotonin is pretty dope. I mean, it did get me onto the big stage. But though they warned me, until a few years ago, I did not realize the closer you climb to the top of the mountain, less and less loved ones elevate with you. We learn to trade heart-to-hearts for listening ears. It costs an emotional arm and a leg just to get shit off our chest. Us poets can be as connected as all 206 bones, but still feel like we've got no body, because every time we try to talk about it, we're told to write about it, which, quite frankly, is starting to sound like pray about it. Sounds like don't think about it. Sounds like just get over it. Sounds like until your pain can be unveiled as a work of art, you keep that shit behind the curtains where it belongs. They dismiss our art mediums until we turn them into something larger than life while keeping ourselves small. They will tell us, don't let these feelings cover your whole canvas. Those feelings will fade just as quickly as watercolors. But I don't know, y'all. Sometimes the loneliness of a poet's life feels as potent and permanent as tempera paint, because we build the poet up when they're feeling down, but leave the person on red when they're feeling blue. Y'all, we watched a poet slowly pass away on stage. He was up there telling us, I need to ask for help, but similarly, I can't do this without my similes. He practically begged us to step up and give him a hand, but instead we just stood up to give him a hand. And though his words rage on, a beautiful soul left this earth with just the snap of a finger. From the response I'm getting from all of you right now, it is evident we have so many shared experiences, so why aren't we sharing our experiences? It is so easy to feel lonely in crowded venues, no matter how many times we say, I see you, poet, I love you, poet, but maybe it's tough for us to give and receive real love when we don't even address each other by our real names. So it is time we revamp how we show these poets some love. Let us trade the snapping of the fingers for the tapping of the keyboard and really check in with each other. Let us trade the clapping of the hands for the arms stretched open wide, ready to catch each other when we fall. Let us trade the jingling of the keys for the turning of the lock and really let each other in. Let us drop these masks the way we drop these mics and finally listen to each other with the mic on mute and the heart on high, because we may tread this trail of top-tier talent together despite our desire to demonstrate our endowments amongst our designated disciples. Primarily, we are people prior to poets, and it is time we treat ourselves and each other accordingly.
That was Serotonin doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. While my judges write down their scores, and judges is the longest you will ever have to write these scores down, by the way. I want to shout out my DJ one time. DJ, get it ready. Make some noise for my DJ. Margaret not working. When I shout out my DJ, I always like to say that he does weddings. He does birthday parties. He also does divorce parties. Should you ever need it. 50% of marriages end in divorce. I'm just saying.
Don't say that. For real.
That's statistics. Like, don't shoot the messenger. All right, judges. Can I get a score from my judges up in the air in 3, 2, One, put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, audience, let us know how you feel. I have a 7.5, a 7.5, an 8.2, 8.4, and a 9. Make some noise for that poet one time. And we're going to get right into the poetry slam. So when I ask you if you're ready for the next poet, I want to hear you say yeah. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Then we clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Coach Brandon. Everything that's going on in the world is crazy. Like everything in those war-torn countries. And then I hear people say, America is great. We don't have to experience war in our own country. Shit. That just depends on what area you in. To say it's subtle, when you come from the hood or the ghetto, most can't leave their front door without grabbing that metal. Day and night. When the sun rise, walk outside, and to my surprise, an 8-year-old's being jumped before my eyes. Wait, that was me. Another side effect of PTSD got me flashing back and visioning things I really didn't see. A result of growing up with young niggas possessed with that evil entity. Instead of living young, wild, and free, they be young, wild, and wish upon that gang activity. Everybody's focusing on all the dangers that's coming from R. Kelly, Donald Trump, and P. Diddy, but are blind to the dangers that's going on in their own city. And really, most be out here playing tough, but behind closed doors, they be sucking on their mama's titty or their baby mama's titty. And look, the trauma is generational. And I know a lot of people that's been through this. But to those who haven't, can you imagine hearing that click-clack and staring down a barrel of a loaded gun? And it's point blank, so it's nowhere to fucking run? And like I said, the trauma's generational. My dad got shot. But I survived it though. And I say I because it was right here in his hip, a little more inches to the medial, and he would have been a thought. And the stuff barely gets recorded, but mainly gets recorded to get reported. And everybody is watching in amazement and awe, saying that they're shaming it. But nobody's doing shit. Strength is in the numbers, but nobody's doing shit. So I'm trying to paint that picture. Are you framing it? Now, paranoia is embedded in my brain. So I don't put up with the bull. I stay with the tool. I'm attached to my homies, but not because I'm lonely. I just find protection in my friends. Now, if a nigga want to test me, I can answer it with the game. I guess I was just environmentally forced to add to the gang activity. But now the question is, can you really blame me? I'm Coach Brandon. That was Coach Brandon doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Your previous poet, Serotonin, had a score of a 24.1. Judges, can I get a score for Coach Brandon in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high, audience, let us know how you feel. I have a 6.1. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back. I have a 5.2. A 6.1, a 6.5, 7.8, and 8.0. Fuck the scores. Make some noise for the poet. And we're going to keep this thing going. Audience, if you're ready for the next poet, let me you say yeah. Yeah. You know what to do. We clapping. We building energy. We clapping. We building energy. Give it up for KB.
Everybody says they love to date casually, but I can't seem to understand why it feels so different. It's almost as if the same people is just out here causing casualties, and every living thing that I've allowed to see me in my light slice a chunk of me, leaving me with the responsibilities of placing my own sutures in. I mean, I hate tearing my own men down, but these specific ones had their own targets set on me. I tried to warn Mr. Myers. Lori's blood does not run through my veins. My brain is just as loose as his. And if this is our version of death through his part, then so be it. I tried to warn Mr. Cougar. I have talents that dig deeper than his, but now we sitting looking confused as to why we holding each other's throats. He couldn't believe such a God-motivated woman would cause such a bloody mess. But little did he know, even in my dreams I know the ending, because I really fight back. I tried to warn Jason. Not enough stalking can prepare him for me. I know in every life a machete and nasty words won't prepare him for the MAGA spiteful things that I have locked in the chamber. These niggas really changed me. They made me into a different type of woman. And to this day, I question why I got him, because my man's knows better than to bring a knife to a gunfight. Again, I say, I hate tearing my own men down, but they tried to kill me first and left me to save myself. And as I put this needle through my skin, I learn more about myself internally, because after them, this body felt unfamiliar, no longer like my own. I had to learn that memories was meant to morph you into a whole new being and not just mask like they did. And upon the realization that I was being fed dreams and treated like a doll of reincarnation, like when Tiffany allowed herself to better see the Chucky. I learned it's not fair for them to just toss their pain. And I learned that passing pain off doesn't make it lighter either. And the casualties made it so I learned how to heal properly. I learned to speak to God now so I can plant my seeds and sow until my fruit is ready, just like in Ezekiel. And I learned how to properly mature into a Proverbs 31, because I am the ruby he mentions. And I'm prepared for the pressure it takes to shine like so. I'm really his. And I wish y'all knew exactly how everlasting I really am.
That was KB doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Coach Brandon had a score of a 20.4. Judges, can I get a score for KB in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. From low to high, keep them up for me, judges. Keep them up for me, judges. Keep them up. All right. From low to high, I have a 7.2, 7.5, 8.7, 9.3, and a 9.5. Make some noise for the poet one time. And audience, if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for L.J. Hamilton.
So I can make it home tonight. That was her answer when I asked why she gave her number to a guy who isn't worth her time. She said rejection can lead to death. And that left me with so many questions like, since when did a woman saying no become equivalent to a death wish? She answered, and I quote, LJ, It's always been this way because my body is viewed as property that could easily be handled improperly if I don't fall in line when a man tries to talk to me. To simply say, I'm not interested could lead to me being a victim, and if I don't at least pretend to be listening, I run the risk of being called a bitch again. We've lost mothers who will never see their kids again because they chose to tell men they're not feeling them, and since bruised egos can't take that feeling, it's becoming more common that a woman will be killed again for saying no. So I say yes, as unwelcome hands violate my flesh, unwarranted eyes fetishize my breast as I try to keep my defense mechanisms in check. See, I don't want to give the inclination that I'm not into what he's saying, even though my only thought during the conversation is of the safest way to escape it. I laugh. I smile. I drown my reservations in silence. My mind be racing, trying to come up with creative ways to politely decline his advances that won't end in violence. So when he asks for my number, I provide it because I'm trying to make it through the next few minutes without dying. End quote. Then I pondered. Thought hard about why so many men are comfortable assaulting and murdering women who refuse to be conquered. It's because they have no first responders who will step in to defend their honor. I'm talking about men coming to their defense when they're put in positions of being defenseless. Men who will encourage predators to be respectful by way of kicking their fucking teeth in. Men who will stomp out abusers until, like our boots in their ribs, the truth begins to sink in. You can't assault or murder women without facing severe consequences. I call this social policing, i.e. a man being more than a witness. Stop saying it's none of your business when it comes to the protection of women. Stop disguising your insistence by labeling it persistence. She already said no. That's a complete sentence. You being rejected shouldn't lead to her being abused, homie. Attraction, for the most part, is cool, homie. But just because you like her doesn't mean she likes you, homie. We're always telling women to cover their drinks, share their locations, carry mace, and be mindful of the clothes they have on, instead of simply telling a lot of so-called men to stop being assholes. Women don't have to let you down easy in order to preserve your ego or fragile masculinity. This is why we must hold each other accountable by any means necessary. Even when slapping the shit out of an abuser is by all means necessary. And I'm not an advocate for violence, but choose that over compliance, choose action over silence, choose punishing predators over more women dying, choose to stand in the gap instead of stand in the back. Instead of grabbing a cam, have you a plan. Instead of taping the shit, start breaking some shit like jaws, arms, legs, and even necks as a way to defend women against the men who hate them. Save them. Not because women are weak or incapable, but because they are in need of our protection. And sometimes extreme acts of aggression are needed to ensure predators get the message and our women feel protected.
That was L.J. Hamilton doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Judges, can I get a score for L.J. Hamilton in 3, 2, 1? The audience knows what they want to see. Let's see if the judges give it to them. From low to high, I have a 9.8, a 9.9, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. And keep that energy going. Keep that energy going. Keep that energy going for Coach. Clap it up for the poet. Give him some energy, give him some energy, give him some energy.
Another day, another morn, another fray, another thorn, another tip, another toe, another dip, another low, another seed, another root, another plant, another fruit, another right, another reed, another plight, another deed, another tug, another war, another shrug, another score, another weep, another vow, another peep, another chow, another fly, another pest, another try, another test, another scroll, another glance, another break, another dance, another sound, another voice, another round, another choice, another tie, another truce, another lie, another noose, another wake, another yawn, another take, another pawn, another say, another spawn, another day, another dawn. Thank you.
Give it up for Toach one time. Your previous poet, LJ Hamilton, had a score of a 29.9. KB had a score of a 25.5. Judges, can I get a score for Toach in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, audience, do me a favor. Let us know how you feel about these scores from low to high. I have a 1. I have a 3. I have a 3.4. I have a 5, and I have a 6. Make some noise for the poet one time. This is something that I never do, but I want to break, and I want to give it up for Toach because he didn't know what he was coming up into, and he did it anyway. So I fuck with that energy, and I fuck with you, bro. Keep coming back, keep talking your shit, keep talking your shit. Before we get into the next poet, it's a new year. It's a new year, and what I want to know from y'all, like, is New Year's resolutions. What did y'all have? What New Year's resolutions did we make? Shout them out to me.
Lose the baby weight.
Lose the baby weight. I fuck with it. What else?
Better money management.
Better money management. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. What else? Make $1 million? Okay. That's a wish. That's not a resolution. That's a wish. What else? I heard something from this side.
Work on myself.
Work on myself. Come on, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Yo, what's up?
Graduate nursing school.
Graduate nursing school. Listen, it's important to say that stuff out loud because you never know who's in the room. And if you heard something that you resonate with or that you've been through and you have tips and tricks for these people to get there, meet somebody, okay? Meet them and figure out how you can help them out. But right now, we're going to get back into the Poetry Slam. If you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah. We clapping. We building energy. We clapping. We building energy. Give it up for Josiah Hall.
I didn't mean to bite. I don't bite, do I? My teeth are sharp. I try to hide them away. I try to file them into a smile. I try. God, I'm a flower bedazzled with thorns around my neck, evolved to fit into the palm of those who grope me, so both our souls bleed. You see, I wasn't born a wolf. My ears bleed from the howling, the sound of the hunt, the sound of the hurt. I just want to be loved. I just want to be loved. This world doesn't make sense to me. The asteroid must have thrown off Mother Earth's vibration when he hit her, as all men do, stealing the divine light of the feminine. I am born of her dust. The gentle petals, painted blood red, love engraved with thorns. The world is tender, but you made her harsh. You beat her until she screamed silently, not unfelt, but unheard, as she gripped your head tighter until the only thing that leaked was blood. Don't cry over spilled milk, you chant, as if her breasts were yours to possess, as if the fruit of her womb was yours to drink. Cut off your lips. It was never yours. She was never yours. You mistook her softness for weakness, as if roses don't have thorns. Grab the heart and taste your blood. My heart is tender, but you made her harsh. You made it cut. You made it grieve. You made it scream silently till all the world bled, until all the world burns. I just want to be loved. I just want. That's what he said before they neutered his soul. Before they beat his little hands reaching out for the light. Before they boxed his tears away. Don't spare the rod. His fingers have not yet been beat, black and blue. He just wanted to be loved. But love had wings they wanted on their wall. Whose love? His love. Their love. But not their love. Not their love. Nowhere. God, he was a boy, only a boy. God, he was only a boy. I was only a boy.
That was Josiah Carr doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Josiah in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, I have a 7.9. An 8.0, 8.5, 8.7, and a 9. Make some noise for that poet one time. And if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Chief Ikena. Clap it up for the poet. I got a question. Can Superman save everybody? I mean, I know he's bigger than a bird, a plane. I mean, after all, he is Superman, but I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? Shit, of course he can, because he's Superman, faster than a speeding bullet. No bullet can penetrate his body. But I saw a bullet in my brother's body, and Superman was nowhere to be found. So I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? Shit, of course he can. After all, he is made of steel, and you know what they say about steel: peace be still, or is it peace be still? Or is it, please be still? You have the right to remain silent or go in peace. No, you are not made of steel. You are just a man. So stop resisting. Stop trying to be Superman. So I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? Shoot, of course he can. I mean, after all, he is a man in red and blue. Even though my red blood is on the floor from a man in a blue uniform. Replace the S on my chest with a badge to symbolize a similar Superman, but that's not my Superman. No, my Superman saved lives, but can Superman save Emmett Till?
Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, the four little girls in the bombing? Or was he too focused on Lois? Cause that was more in his lane, but Superman understands us, right? Now, Superman gets us, right? I mean, after all, Superman had to disguise himself from those who try to take home from him because Superman sounds too foreign. But Clark, no, Clark Kent. See, Superman had to literally hold the weight of the world on his shoulders while they still called him foreign, other, alien, something to be displayed or hanged. So I have a question. Can Superman save everybody? I mean, can Superman save the injustice in our political justice league down in D.C.? Can he save them from turning our Martin Luthers into Lex Luthers behind cell walls made from kryptonite? Can they save a Wonder Woman face when they tell her that her body is not hers? Can they save a boy with no superpowers, but through the gun, learning how to fly at a young age? No, that is not my Superman. See, my Superman is my boy, my joy, since I was a boy. But I have a question, Can Superman save everybody? Or are we just nobody worth saving?
That was Chief E. Kenner doing a poem. Audience, make some noise for the poet. Your previous poet, Josiah Carr, had a score of a 25.2. Audience, can I get a score for Chief E. Kenner in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high. I have a 9.7, a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10 that says amazing on it. If you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up. Give it up for Jay Boudreaux.
I love you hot and cold, young and old. I love you when we're together, and I will love you on my own. I love you with a kid. I love you through a baby. I love you so certain that I could never love you maybe. I love you if you stay the same. I love you burning world. I love you even when I saw you with all those other girls. I love you authentically, could not love you pretend. I have loved you from the start and I will love you until the end. I love you when we fuck. I love you when we make love. I love you and manage, knowing it's not enough. And yet, I love you 3 wishes. I love you dying breath. I love you with my life and I'll love you in the next. I love you only. I love you the best. And if you'd let me get to know it all, I'd love the rest. I love you like a best friend. I love you like a child. And if I had to love you different, baby, I would love you in denial. I love you every inch. I love you past a mile. I love you every minute. Yes, I have loved you for a while. I love the way you let me, and I want to love you grow, but I vow to love with patience, and so I loved you slow. I love you up and down. I love you front to back. I love you come and go, and I love you where you're at. I love you self-sabotage. I love you desperate. I love you battered. I love you reckless. I love you because when I look, I see my old reflection, and after all of this, I want to love you more, and you want me to love you less, and maybe that's why I haven't said I love you yet, and I never will, because now I hate you. And now this is an angry poem, an anger poem. We had sex until you turned into a stranger poem. This is a waiting to exhale poem. You got me smoking cigarettes inside like it's 1999. I'm about to do some crazy shit and go to jail poem. I I was waiting on Mr. Incredible, Mr. Intellectual, and Mr. So Delectable, he makes me want to stop being sexual and say, let me just lay next to you. Instead, I got Mr. Low Vibrational, Mr. Unsensational, and Mr. Erica Badu heard about you when she wrote Call Tyrone and found you inspirational. Not to mention all your hoes, trifling women. You wanted to have sex with less likable women. You say you love me, but then I see you with groupies and I think that you need to stop finger banging yeast infections into unsuspecting coochies. You are a SoundCloud rapping, DoorDash driving, got 2 kids and ain't providing, ops took your whip and now you're riding, cops get a warrant, you're at my house hiding, cheating, lying, toxic, out of motherfucking pocket, 2-bit dumpster fire of the human being. You dirty little trash raccoon, I swear, I wish I was a man just so I can fight you. And I can't say I hate you, but I really don't fucking like you. Do you know how good things could have been if we had done them my way? But you'd rather take girls out in your mom's car than fuck them in her driveway. You ignored me. You'd rather miss me than have me. You wanted me to be a memory, but then got upset when I saw you in person and kept that exact same fucking energy. You treated me like shit, only ever gave me hard times, dick, and Stockholm syndrome. You are emotional chlamydia, aka an itch that just can't be scratched. And yes, I'm too much. Yes, I want more. Yes, if you can't get on board, then I will point you to the door because I'm done with your hot and cold, on and off bullshit. And one day soon, I'll be glad that it ended, you fuck boy. Fuck, because that's all you were good for. And boy, because that's all you've aspired to be. I've got some bad news, baby. You are no longer inspiring me.
That was Jay Boudreaux doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Your previous poet had a score of a 30. Judges, can I get a score for Jay Boudreaux in 3, 2, 1, go up. Let me focus. That's wild. And from low to high, we have an 8.7. We have an 8.7.
Poems about you.
We have a 9.5, a 9.8, 9.8, and a 9.8. Make some noise for the poet one time. Okay. I gotta say some shit. He said she like niggas. And I'm over here, I get to see everybody's faces. And y'all was, my brother over here, he was in shock. He was like, and then all the ladies, yes! Audience, are you ready for the next poet?
Yeah!
We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Queen Me. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
I was told that home is where the heart is, but lately, home's been feeling more like a bando as I'm trapped in the game of let's play house. I play mama. Wow. You play daddy. You make the bacon, but I brought home the bread. And when I did cook you clean, yet I somehow ended up making up the bed for you and someone else to lie in. I'm starting to realize this game was never going to be fair. So I'm asking myself, was it that my character was too much? Or was reality hitting too hard for you, baby boy, because you played your role well? Just when you thought you went up me, I was pushed in the corner like your favorite toy, no longer of use. And just when I chunked deuce, you hit my line, ready to spill the juice, knowing I struggle with cutting you loose, but not this time. I got better shit to do than to lose my mind over someone who would trade my peace for their happiness. And though it pains me to see you homeless, it's time I kick back and relax on my throne as I reminisce on the times I found comfort in toxic zones, thanks to the fumes that filled the airs of my childhood home. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I wonder what we had was right person, wrong time. Then I say, Mick, you watch your motherfucking mind. Remember that time he kissed his baby moms when you dropped him off to see his child? Yeah, I seen the messages. She confirmed y'all ain't have sex without me asking, but that was enough to make me put you out. Fuck if you have anywhere to go. I let you into my very first apartment somewhere I wanted to feel like home. But that's what I get for playing house. That's child's games in it. Seem you needed raising, but I barely let my mama do that for me. So when you take shots at the struggles I'm having, as if I'm not the one that's doing for both of us, I have no understanding like how you bite the hand that's feeding you, but never help it when it's sticking out. That's a different kind of sorry. Kind of like the ones I'm tired of hearing about so you can save them. I got a lot of fucks I done ran out. I be trying to keep it straight with you niggas, but y'all always throwing curves. When you gonna learn? You can't mess with God's child. Mess over me, fall before me. I ain't roll kill, ain't no running over me. And any thought of getting over me should come with 3 more warnings. That's a dead end. So before you ask, nah, we can't be friends. Ain't no more milk in this cow. I got some adulting to do now. Queen.
That was Queen Meek doing her poem. Make some noise for the poet. Judges, can I get a score for Queen Meek in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. I think Judge Lil Mo can relate. From low to high, I have an 8.7. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back. I have an 8.6. 8.7. Okay, 9.3, 9.9, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet. Don't worry, judges. We'll make sure you make it home safe, because the audience want to fight for real. If you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we build the energy. We clapping, we build the energy. Give it up for Kim Joe.
You ever had to stand on business? Why your mother couldn't stand up? She used to defend you all the time. Now she can't even lift her hands up. Her precious baby boy. I guess it's time for you to man up. First time in your life you can't call your mother for the answers. Her only son. And I remember when she used to change my pamper. And at 57, I never thought I'd call a nurse in the room to change her pamper. As she get damper, that raises her depression. I grow angry watching my mother be treated like an adolescent. Mind you, this is the same woman who taught me every lesson. So fucking right, I'm stressing. I damn near gave up hope. Because they called me about 3 months ago, talk about your mother done had her second stroke. Talk about they don't know, because she can't walk or talk. Asking for a power of attorney, nigga. I see y'all tomorrow, because if they send her to a nursing home, then the nursing home get to own her current home. And eventually they gotta send her to a nursing home because they can't send her home alone. Even though she a veteran and she should have got approved for a nursing home. So I've been down here ever since taking care of my mother while my kids home alone. Look at me, trying to be a dad. On the phone, they calling me, asking the same questions. When you coming home? I don't know. They need me there, she need me here, and life isn't fair. Whole time I gotta be a man for everybody while I'm fucking scared. Yeah, I thought about quitting. And my second thought was, how fucking dare you? You better take care of your mother how she took care of you. That woman gave you the knowledge so them niggas didn't bury you. No, that woman gave you the power so you could survive by yourself and don't need no woman to marry you. And most importantly, she carried you. When she could have aborted you, worked 2 jobs, she never afforded you, she spoiled you, and still was trying to get more than you. So yes, boy, you better do everything you ought to do. Go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she bought for you. No, go back to the hospital, look at your mother, think about everything she taught to you. No, look at your life and think about every breath she gave to you and things she used to say to you. I brought you in this world and I take you out this world. And she still gave grace to you. Whole time she didn't want to be in this world. And she stayed for you. So the least you could do is everything your mother needs you to. Even though what your mother needs from you saying you never thought you had to do. Doctors calling your phone telling you can't leave your mother like this because it's unethical. Looking you in your eyes telling you what they efforts do, knowing damn well if it was their mother, they would left her plugged up as long as possible.
That was Ken Jones doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. I'm gonna give y'all a quick score update. Queen Meek had a score of a 27.9. Jay Boudreaux had a score, and Jay Boudreaux would have had a score of a 29.1, but after a 2-point time penalty, Jay had a score of a 27.1. Make some, yeah, Buddha time, everybody. Boo. Now everybody clap it up for going home one time. So I know y'all got kids, bro. And if y'all ain't got kids, I know y'all trying to go somewhere after this, right? Hey, y'all say fuck them kids. New year, new me. I ain't got no kids. That's crazy. Audience, are you ready for the next poet? Let me hear you say yeah. Wait. You not, I'm not. You might be ready, I'm not ready. I gotta get the scores. My bad. Everybody say bad host. Bad host! That was way too loud. Audience, judges, let me get the scores up in 3, 2, 1. Put them up. From low to high, I have a 9.0, a 9.8, a 10, 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, if you're ready for the next poet, now let me say yeah. Then we clap and we build the energy. Give it up for Kari Janae. Yeah, there she go. Clap it up.
Row, row, row your vote to the court supreme. Merrily, 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 merrily is the American dream. A funny thing to call a country that thrives on you counting sheep. Praying her nightmares away in a trance so deep, who would have thought the walls between the church and state were the walls of a woman's pussy? Ain't that like divine femininity? To have reproductive laws backed by Christianity, to be personified as a woman, while the men in Congress check and balance her like a god complex, like founding fathers, one already sketch our bodies be the land to which they manifest their destiny to. Because you know that trope, sex sells, just means women are property too. And the colonizers are looking for refuge, violating my right to refuse. The quartering of troops, is this not an intolerable act? The way my body be tea and be punished for not letting you crash her party, treating pussy like a gun as if it's your right to carry. It's no wonder why Texas is one of the first to come and take it, strike the pussy. Before pussy goes on strike, they're coming for IUD, IVF, and abortifacients alike, calling contraception a controlled substance. But what about pills for erectile dysfunction? Or would that blue chew your right to an erection? I guess the only protection we need is to be condemned. Condemned. by men, wrapping it up with Bible belts ready to whip up our kin, reward refusal with a pussy persecution like pussies don't bleed a persecution every month in their sleep, but damned is she who's quick to sow and slow to reap even when she never consented to garden your seed. To have her flowers picked under the disguise of her upkeep, the land you made yours to escape. A war zone inside flesh she can't escape, where the next Gettysburg will take place, but it will be her blood on your hands. Her body breaking bread, but you won't become one with her. Neglect her remembrance, then question the drink of her communion. She be the Lord's Supper, shedding her blood to wash the sins of this America, they say. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, and we've all been fooled to believe he wears a uniform or a badge and carries a weapon when she wears an army between her legs, a weapon that does all of the carrying on her own.
That was Kari Janae doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Ken Jones had a score of 29.8. Judges, can I get a score for Kari Janae in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. We waiting on one more score. You need a marker? All right. We got all 5 scores from low to high. Keep them up, keep them up. I have a 9.0, 9.2, 9.5, 9.7, and a 9.7. Make some noise for that poet one time. And audience, if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Put your hands together for Teller.
2 pounds, 16 ounces, the size of a quart of milk, a liter of soda, a bag of sugar, maybe. But the doctor drew near saying, this is the size of your baby. Put me on magnesium, else I wouldn't make it. I had to be quiet to make sure he wasn't taken. The doctor said something must have shaken his peaceful stay, since his due date was still 2.5 months away. My mother in the corner, stressing on repeats. Cry, well, pray. See, my mother only had 2 kids. Scared to have more because after her mother had her brother, she couldn't live. My grandma had to choose between herself and her kids, so she chose my uncle, which is the greatest blessing. Now my mama wondering where hers is coming in. She says she barely remembers the funeral or the coffin. I often wonder how my grandma died during childbirth. This idea swirls through my mind as I sit front row as a white woman converse about trauma being passed down through mothers. She said a woman is born with all eggs intact, which means what my grandma went through, my mama went through, so you know where that leaves me at. She said, is there anything in your life that resembles that? I raise my hand and say, abuse. Because I went down my family tree, was in every generation just reproduced. I left to call my mama and said, was yours abused? She said, baby, my mother died when I was 6, and some memories can't be reintroduced. But said I heard some stories about my daddy, and off that liquor he'd get reactive, which made sense because that liquor kept him captive until a fight broke out. My mother left on feet, he laid inactive. My grandfather was abusive. Interesting enough, my son and my mother share the same birth weight, strangely. My mother wasn't raised by hers, but all 3 of us share the same chains. It's in our bloodline. Did you know physical abuse releases dopamine? Trauma changes the waves in our brain, because in my mother's home was hell and in mine's Caliban. Dishes thrown, cuts deep, ropes hung, blood spread. I look back on my childhood blessed that neither of my parents are dead. Because if they're arguing in the car, just know I dread going into the house knowing they both about to see red. My dad was from an abusive household too, more emotionally. But the way words and jabs was thrown was nothing short of WWE, and I used to be ashamed of it until it was me laid out on my back, looking into the eyes of my lover with my son in my tummy. The doctor said it's a blessing that he's here, and we're so lucky. I guess I'm just happy that we're both alive to be able to tell the story.
That was Tella doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. And judges, can I get a score from you in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have an 8.8, a 9.9, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for the poet one time. And if you're ready for the next poet, let me hear you say, yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Give it up for Fanta Bala.
According to the CDC, there are 4,000 unintentional fatal drownings a year, meaning 11 people die by the water every day. Ironically, there's this saying in my community that black people can't swim. And this is a joke that I've never found laughter for. Because in Louisiana, 6 black kids drowned trying to save their friend who fell too deep into the deep end. And when they rushed over to try to save him, they were met with the same fate, which makes me hate the fact that swimming was never allowed to become a part of African American recreational culture. As if my people didn't wade in the water, would rather drown than be enslaved amongst your borders. So I write this poem in memory of those who chose the sea, or those who were forced by the sea. Either way, the water became a double entendre for the black body's grave to drown. Means to have our ancestors call us back home. See, our bodies, they sink, but eventually they float, which goes to show that no amount of weight can truly hold us down. I was told that if I ever in a position where I fear I may drown, there are 3 things I must do. 1, attract attention to myself. 2, keep my head up and try to breathe. And 3, toss away anything weighing me down. And these are the lessons I keep in my back pocket, because just a few years ago, I nearly drowned. Submerged in financial distress, there was a disconnect from my pockets and my poetry. Wasn't enough rhyme schemes to combat with the bills piling up. See, what they don't tell you about chasing your dreams, that it comes with sacrifices, comes with jumping in the deep end, no life vest, just fighting to keep afloat, cause grinding can sometimes feel like drowning when your body's surrounded by all the things meant to weigh you down, but you're still fighting to breathe, to survive, or at least not die. I nearly drowned when they buried my last living grandparent in the ground, trying to wrap my head around the fact that sometimes a goodbye means we'll never speak again. This is voids that never refill itself. And you find yourself treading water, trying to keep your head above the waves, trying to show up in the same places with the same capacity you had before the catastrophe of loss. And you remember that saying, that if you ever feel like you're drowning, you won. Attract attention to yourself. So I scream in hopes that this poetry can be the aid to my healing you too. Keep your head up and try to breathe. 3, toss away anything weighing you down, but that means come to terms with the fact that my grandmother is no longer around and I'm just not ready yet. So I just keep treading the waters, trying to keep my head above the waves, because 11 people die by the water every day. And I'll be damned if I'm met with the same fate. Even that means that then I'll get to see my grandmother's face, because I know that she'll want me to keep swimming. So I keep swimming until I perfect my backstroke, until I'm no longer fighting, and I just float.
That was Fanta Bala. Make some noise for the poet one time. Your previous poet, Tella, had a score of a 29.8. 9. Judges, can I get a score for Fonsa Barlow in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high, audience, let us know how you feel. I have an 8.5, an 8.9, 9.2, 9.8, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. Audience, how we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Okay. Oh, you cold? Damn, we gotta clap harder. Shit. I'll tell you, goddamn. Make some more noise. We are almost at intermission, so you can get up and move around in just a bit. We got 2 more poets before intermission starts. But one thing here right about now, we pride ourselves in paying poets. Okay, we have third place $100, $200 for second place, and $300 for first place. So make some noise for paying poets. If you like what we do, if you like the fact that we contribute to the pockets of poets, I want you to put something into this tip jar and make sure you bless these poets. I'm gonna start it off because I'm not a hypocrite, but I'm gonna pass this around. Make some noise if you've been to church. Yeah, y'all was y'all in church on New Year's Eve? No, absolutely not. Some people was. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pass this around. And here you go, bro. So if you have anything, you can put money in there. We also live in the future. You can go and don't take nothing out. You can go to WAN Poetry. That's WAN Poetry at Cash App. And you can bless us there as well. Bless the poets there as well. All these funds go to the prize money for the poets. If you ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Then we clap and we build the energy. We clap and we build the energy. Make some noise for Jamie Danielle. Make some noise for the poet.
Once, in a church made warm by the bodies gathered within its walls, I swayed with the choir while we sang a song so true, it was a spear through our own hearts. Dynamics precise, we leaned into the music to tell the congregation, I almost let go. I felt like I just couldn't take life anymore. In unison, voices anointed, we were one before the throne. So when I stepped out to solo, I simply told the story in the language we all spoke. My problems had me bound, depression weighed me down. When the choir came in behind me, I lost myself in that melody. The music lifting me, the lyrics lifting my voice lifting the people out of their seats to proclaim, so I'm here today because God kept me. The Spirit fell heavy, and we lifted our hands high to touch the divine, and we did in a moment of praise so perfect. We were able to take our eyes off of our problems and fix them on the problem solver. God's mercy kept me, so I won't let go. Gospel moments. God's spell moments. Moments I miss since I left the church for good reasons. I have got a long list. There's no choir behind me outside of those doors. My Christianity is broken and it'll never be repaired. But I still have this faith. Still have this voice swelling my throat, these songs swelling my heart. For the longest time, I stood alone, full of the need to sing, but nowhere to go.
You see, I was still looking for the ending of this poem, but I found it. With you here tonight, singing again, speaking words I pray, reach down into hearts and right up to God. Our feet stamping joy, our hands clapping praise tonight in this church that together we've made. So I say, congregation, let us pray.
That was Jamie Danielle doing a poem. Make some noise for that poet one time. Your previous poet had a score of a 27.9 judges. Can I get a score? Can I get a score for her? Make some noise for Amir Safi one time. My guy's being resourceful. Can I get a score for Jamie Danielle in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, audience, let us know how you feel about these scores from low to high. I have a 6.5, a 7.9, 8.8, 9.2, and a 9.6. Make some noise for that poet one time. Rob, how many chairs you need, bro? Okay. I'm just checking on you. Yo, make some noise for Rob. He's a new father. We love a black man that's a father. Damn, y'all don't love a black man that's a father? Yeah, we have one more poet before this intermission. If y'all ready for the next poet, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. We clapping, we building energy. We clapping, we building energy. Make some noise for Beethoven.
Can we please have a moment of... Now that moment of silence was not for these fellow poets, but for our brothers that we've lost from the lack of a 4-letter word. And that word is love. Love is defined as something that a man is not used to getting much of. Without stipulation, that is. I'll give you love if you provide everything that I want you to provide whenever I want you to provide it. Get on your routine. Just like clockwork. Even if your clock don't work, you better clock in. But I feel like I just want to clock out. She said, be a man. See, like most men, I've never experienced a love that wasn't conditional. So I begin to write, and the words begin to form on the page as love poems. So now I write love poems to stop myself from going completely numb. I write love poems to feel a love that isn't based upon providing something first, because what happens if for a moment I'm not able to provide the way you want me to? She says, what one man won't do, another will, so easily replaced to the highest bidder. Sold to the next man up that can introduce her to a vibe that he can maintain. Until he can't maintain it, like life don't be life, and like man can't feel, like man can't deal with those feelings he feels. Like, why are men never allowed to go through anything? Did you know that men make up nearly 80% of suicides?
Why does a man's mental health only matter 1 month out of the year? What am I supposed to do with the other 11? See, being a man is the coldest story ever told, and it never gets warm. See, men are only truly loved under the conditions that you provide something, and for some reason, for a moment, you're not able to provide. You get sent to the doghouse with an empty plate when your cravings are full. I'll be a good boy if I can get a little piece of love. See, it's crazy how a woman can tell a man how to be a man, but don't know how to treat men. How someone who never walked a day in my shoes can tell me how to wear them when they have trouble wearing their own. See, most days my insides feel like the thing. There's nothing fantastic here. They say you need 4 hugs a day for survival. I guess I died a long time ago, long before a burial date. Here stands a dead man walking. See, one of the worst things in life is walking around looking healthy but completely malnourished, starving for love, starving for attention, starving to feel appreciated, starving to feel something, starving until I no longer feel. I just want to remember what it is to feel.
That was Beethoven doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Your previous poet has a score that I have not calculated yet, so I'll come back with that. But audience, take it easy, take it easy. Thank you. Your previous poet had a score of a 25.9. Give it up for that poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Beethoven in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right. From low to high. Audience, let us know how you feel. I have a 7.8, 8.1, 9.8. A 10 and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. And clap it up for all the poets in this first round. You have made it to intermission. You have made it to intermission. Right now, you have an intermission emphasis on mission. Your job right now is to find the bartenders in the back. Get yourself a drink. Order yourself some food. Go use the restroom. Meet someone that you have never met before. I'm going to give you about 7 minutes to do that. And I'm going to calculate some scores. We're going to come back. Please, please, please let my judges use the restroom first. Let them use the restroom first. They can make it back so we can keep the show moving. But right now, I'm going to put you in the very capable hands of DJ Get It Ready. And you are off. There you go. This is your 2-minute warning. We're gonna get this show back started in about 2 minutes. I'm waiting for my judges and we're going to get this second half started. I'm waiting for my judges and we're going to get this second half started. I see 1, I see 2, 3. some more for my DJ one time. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna count to 3. And we're gonna take a big ass deep breath on 3. And when I say how are you feeling, you're gonna let out all of the noise you can make with that breath. Okay? It's gonna feel good. I promise you it's gonna reset the room. Let's just try it out, okay? So on the count of 3, deep breath. 1, 2, 3, deep breath. How the fuck y'all feeling? Yeah! Alright, welcome back to this Poetry Slam. We got a whole second half to go and a little bit of a treat for you. Y'all, we had a 3-way tie for 6th place. Usually I take the top 6 scoring poets, but because 3 of them tied for that spot, we're gonna bring them all over to the second half. So y'all get to hear a little bit more poetry tonight. Make some noise for that. Make some noise for that. Poets, this is the lightning round. This is the lightning round. In a second, I'm going to give y'all the order. So I'm going to need y'all to be right next to the stage so we can get out of here in a timely fashion. But right now, my judge has been drinking. They use the restroom. They order food. They've been mixing and mingling. I want to reset them. So I'm going to bring up a sacrificial poet for this second round. If you're ready for the first poet of the second half, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Then we clapping, we build the energy, make some noise for Captain SOS! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up!
I be sending positive energy to you niggas and bitches. Peace to the queens and kings, everything in between, my gods, my goddesses. Y'all been cleaning up, y'all eating, y'all been meditating and shit. I ain't really got no fucking poem. Can I vent? Spread my lips, work out, my soapbox clip. I ain't no actor, I'm not performing. I'm not competing against black poets, my nigga. That shit bogus, my nigga. I ain't no poet, my nigga. I break these thoughts down, roll my words up like smoking, my nigga. You gon' pull on it, my nigga. I'm just facts blowing. Okay, let's switch the subject. I feel like fuck the police, bitch. We got our own steppers, toting our own weapons. We can protect and serve our own shit. Black on black crime, you niggas fall for the old tricks. Like they won't pay one of us to kill one of us just to make it look like one of us. R.I.P. Nipsey and Malcolm X. These hoes are some skeezers. Plot twist, scheming ass type punk bitch. Wanna do everything under my sun but fight punk bitch. I seduce and fuck your wife, reduce and bruise your pride. Then you the jump bitch. Size you up and ascend your life. All the USA do is lie. It don't take too many niggas to get on some gangster shit. Go blow up that cracker house and ask what's up now. If they don't want to give our land back, fuck them, they could die. The kids can catch syphilis. You resource stealing degenerates. We are tired of being nice. You see, my intent is for the darkest of chocolates to the albinos of brown skins. We need you righteous white people. High vibing Mexicans. Let's unite on some 60 shit. You know, hand in hand. You know, together we stand. Down to the borders, let's swing. Hearing a million men sing. Over a zero be bang. Like when we spray these caves. We gon' shut your block down. Tell me, nigga, can you stand? Okay, we thuggin', the captain ain't scared of nothing. It's obvious they want war, the proof's in the fucking pudding. Let me remind you all what Uncle Scam been doing. Got me paying a motherfucker nobody ever seen before. Programmed my people to glorify pimps and hoes. Whipped up crack babies, kidnapped fathers out the home. Separated, 13 colonizations in this ice-surrounded fishbowl. Keep the poem 3 minutes, boy, leave me the fuck alone. Pick a room with the least outlets. Sit your ass on the floor. I ain't got time to repeat myself. Pen and paper, take notes. Find a mudra to match your chakra. Start where a lot of you vibing the lowest one. Call on your Orishas, bitch. You gon' need a hand. We all need somebody. The root chakra is red. Submerge yourself in that for 7 days and 7 nights with your Bible believing ass. And then repeat that process. So on and so forth. That's free smoke. That's free smoke. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Trust that this Captain's dro will always pull the best out of you. That shit shows. Right energy, wrong enemy. I landed across the railroad tracks. Year 93 and PAT. Authentic drill. Ain't nothing slight. Gems I give ain't nothing light. Fuck y'all in there. We can get it popping tonight. It sound like she want a war. You motherfuckers say two wrongs don't make it right.
That was Captain SOS doing a poem. Judges, can I get a score for Captain SOS in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Nah, give her a 9.9. She took a shot at the host. From low to high. From low to high. I have a 9.7, a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 15 that rounds to a 10. Make some noise for that poet. All right, so audience, for your information, poets, listen up. Moving to the second round in this order, we have Beethoven, Fontainebleau, Queen Meek, Kari Janae, Ken Jones, Teller, LJ Hamilton, and Chief E. Kenna. Make some noise for all those poets one time. Poets, that was the order. I need you on deck. I will let y'all know what's on deck, but poets, I need you on deck. We want to run this like a lightning round. But right now, if you're ready for the first poet of this second half, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Give it up for Beethoven.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes and dog I can't see. I'm just trying to be what I'm destined to be. Niggas trying to take my life away. I guess it's that time again to compete with my peers, to get on a big platform again. Fighting for the top spot instead of building together again. Crabs in the barrel, but I'm ready for this modern warfare. So let me pull out my best bars so I can show the world how good I am. Maybe that'll get me the attention that I've never received. I just want to be seen. Like fireworks on the 4th, like lights, camera, action. But my actions show that I don't deserve none of this shit. I'm in it for the income, not the outcome. I'm not trying to change lives. I'm just trying to change my life. So let me pull out my best bars and load this clip with unlimited ammo so there's no limit to the amount of crabs that I can usher back down to the bottom of this barrel, because y'all bars looking real mellow to me. And you ain't even got to be the boy to see that. So let me pull out my best bars and empty this clip with metaphors and rhyme schemes to make this shit sound melodic to your ears so that I can finally get my 15 minutes of fame. This ain't just a wine poetry slam. This is just how most of y'all are. Confessions from a crab in a barrel. Many, 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 many men wish death upon me.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And niggas trying to take my life.
That was Beethoven doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Judges, can I get Beethoven scores up in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, audience, let me know how you feel. I have a 7.3, 7.5, 7.8, 8.9, and a 9.2. Make some noise for the poet one time. Queen Meek, you're on deck, coming up right now. Let me hear you, let me hear you, let me hear you. Make some noise, put your hands together for Fontaballo.
When they ask you who I be, you tell them I be the girl who looked death in the eyes and survived. I be the immigrant daughter who taught her father how to cry. I be translator, speaking like between our native tongues and reality. I be both the glue and black sheep of my family. I be walking contradiction. Ain't no box I can fit in cause I set the standard. I lay out the game plan and go for 30. No Stephen Curry, I be more like a Raven. Lamar Jackson, I'm the MVP, you see? I saved myself, had to raise myself. And when I won and no one saw, I had to praise myself. Turned my suicide note into a graduation speech. Yeah, I made myself. And when they told me all the things I should change, I said, fuck that. And I stayed myself. So when I'm asked, how do I carry this baggage so well, I tell them. It's because nobody was coming to save the girl who was using her jokes as a call for help, was drowning in my depression. My anxiety be the anchor aggressively attaching this arm to mine. But as long as I kept this smile, everyone thought I was all right. As long as I could compartmentalize my ugly for others to digest. As long as my pain didn't pour over and make a mess. As long as I remained the strong friend. I'm so sick and tired of being the strong friend because no one checks on the strong friend. Damn! I really wish I wasn't the strong friend because me and my trauma be bonded. My trauma be a house full of boxes, don't even know where to start to unpack. And my therapist told me that I really need to get used to change. And things ain't gonna always be the same, but I told her I can't get over the fact that people whom I would lay my life for don't feel the same way about me. And I know it ain't always about me, but damn, sometimes I wish something was about me. Wish they saw me for all of my broken and still deemed me worth saving. Wish I was worth all the L's and never became lessons, just losses. And I took so many losses trying to live and never realized the reason I was so mature for my age is because I never got to be a kid, you see. When they ask you who I be, you tell them I be my ancestors' redemption. I be second chance at life. I be the woman who took all of her broken and made a mosaic out of metaphors. I be alive. I be walking testimony that the grass is greener wherever you reside. I be great. I be grateful. I be gracious because I give and I give and I give and I live.
That was Fontaballo doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Judges, can I get a score for the poet in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, I have... From low to high, I have a 10, a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10. On deck, we have Kari Janae. Kari Janae, you're on deck, but right now, coming to the stage, I need y'all to make some noise. Put your hands together for Queen Me.
Wounded from a shattered world of tragic passes, but like daggers, we stab at the pains of the world, claiming we're educating the masses, when in actuality, we're avoiding the bloodshed that's going on in our own homesteads. I said in actuality, we're avoiding the bloodshed that's going on in our own homestead. And I know many of you won't get me, but that's all right, because I'm about to break it down real fast. First, Go fix your own home instead. Or try cooking that loose middle cornbread your head not all there, bruh, him. Or try giving up Facebook while you debating about how black folk not woke. I take some of y'all for a joke. Reaching for culture vultures going overboard, giving every little mishap a poke. Yeah, okay, we get it. You an all black pro, but not too active with your family though. When they call, hey, can we come visit? You quick to reply, nah, I'm too busy. But then log on to Twitter, OMG, we're being marginalized. And I don't mean to generalize, but damn, did you even notice the pain in your friend's eyes? They call it for help and get fed lies, so he popped 6 bars trying to commit suicide, and now you're crying, asking why? Perhaps too busy marching for the wrong black lives when you can hardly even save your own kin lives. And I know, oh Lord, here she go. Yeah, you want me to take it slow so that water can help that pill get swallowed. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask, did you want it in sugar coat? Nah, because I just chunked you a lifesaver and you still can't stay afloat. So let it sink because what I'm saying is too deep. I mean, how can you take lead when you can't even take keys to the very words you speak? So take this lesson from me. There's no need for a great speech when you act like you got plum disease. Sitting around, poor little old me, when you really trying hard to live by what you see. How about you hop aboard and don't worry, I know my truth is cutthroat, it's sharp, kinda like that dagger you tried to stash. So let's rewind it back. Stay focused on your own shattered glasses, then maybe we can move forward. Now that's some educating for them asses. Queen.
That was Queen Me. Give it up for the poet. And judges, can I get a score for Queen Meek in 3, 2, 1? You got from low to high, I have an 8.0, 9.0, 9.1, 9.2, and a 9.8. Make some noise for the poet one time. And make some noise for my judges one time. They're doing a good job. See, judges, I told y'all they ain't gonna want to make noise for y'all no more. On deck, I have Ken Jones, but right now, coming to the stage, I want y'all to make some noise, Give it up for Kari Janae.
Boy math is, hey yo ma, since I did you a solid, that must mean you down the fuck, right? Correct. Boy math will equate a girl's body as a trade-off. Her bare skin be a transaction compensated by the bare minimum. Boy math is pretending to like women for the love of men, using women as a pawn towards their status amongst others and forgetting that the queen is the most powerful piece in the game between kings. Ladies, check your mate, I dare you. And don't dare let boy math convince you that the time it takes you to let them sex you is a fair way to scale how much they respect you. Take this for someone who's both fucked on the second date and had someone for 2 years wait. The disrespect was just delayed. Boy math is having 25 bodies and not be judged, but let you have 2, then you're a slut. Boy math is never making 2 and 2 go together. Yet boy math is the reason we have a double standard. Boy math is complaining about gold diggers when they lead with their money, and before the men cancel me, I want to highlight women do this too, just with their bodies. That's boy math and girl math canceled out. Check my PEMDAS. Put your pride in parentheses. Ego up exponentially. Multiply your misogyny. Remember that dominance is the denominator in this division. Add a little audacity and never subtract your sexuality. That's the order of operations. But make it boy math. Boy math is actively making it your job to consume women's bodies and then getting mad when women want to start profiting off of sex consumerism. I'm not saying that it's an ethical business. Just that it's a fair way for women to break even, so no. I don't pity a man who gets treated like an ATM by women he treats as sex bots. And I don't blame women for taking advantage of the position in which they were placed in by the patriarchy as a means of survival. Notice how men never had a problem exchanging their dollars for pussy until women gave them consent to do so. I guess it's only fun objectifying and sexualizing a woman when she doesn't know she's a hoe. If she's exploiting herself for a tip at Hooters or a subscription on OnlyFans, but she's a doll, right? If she's just an innocent nurse. Checking your prostate as your prostate is checking her out while your mind wanders off to that Pornhub video titled Dick Appointment. Boy math is rape culture. A boy's yes is subjected to cancel out my no. Boy math is shouting men get raped too. To silence my hashtag me too. Not realizing that the majority of male victims are victims of men too. In conclusion, boy math ain't math and the answer is no solution. Boy math is men literally creating the curriculum and failing when they get tested by a woman who did her homework.
That was Kari Janae doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Kari Janae in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high. I have a 9.8, a 9.9, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. On deck we have Tella, on deck we have Tella, but right now coming to the stage, I want y'all to clap it up, I want y'all to clap it up. Make some noise for Ken Jones.
It's a new term out called YN. It stands for young nigga. It does, it really does. You know the ones with the masks and the hoods, they be acting like thug niggas, and I heard a lot of y'all scared of these young niggas, but not me. I'm more scared of going to jail for killing a young nigga, because I fuck with you. And we both in the hood, so I'm stuck with you. So please don't ask me what I done in the street shit but survive, niggas. You know how many real niggas I watched die before 26, and now can't none of them take their grandmother to dialysis. You know what Philly like? It's like trying to win a chip surrounded by bum niggas who can't assist you like Allen Iverson. You can't call your old head because he's still stuck on the corner sipping a Heineken, and they told you trust the process. And it failed you every single fucking year. Like Embiid in them. You can't call your family members because you beef with them. Y'all argue every time y'all see each other, so you don't speak to them. No highs and buys. So the streets is who you idolize, and I can't even get mad at these young niggas because I still be rapping Trap or Die. Y'all remember that song? Yeah, it's Trap or Die, nigga. Realizing drill music ain't shit but Young Jeezy and Gucci Man amplified. Only difference is they got switches now, so more niggas die, and they got cameras everywhere, so every homicide is televised, so it seems worse. Cause we ain't never seen this many mamas cry, but honestly, my niggas been in chains since Amistad, so same shit. Cause we always screaming gang shit until we seen how much pain it really came with. Or you seen how much time a nigga could get. My nigga got a sentence, but it ain't coming no period. It's endless. No commas or run no sentence because he was acting senseless. That's life, nigga. And they don't give a fuck if you go back to your cell and end your life, nigga. They treated my ancestors like this because they wanted to read and write, nigga. But you read that comment, wrote back, said, it's on sight, nigga. Seen him in real life up Joe Gunn and ended his life, nigga. Now it's 2 young niggas from my hood with no life, nigga, because the life expectancy only 16 for a young nigga. Hey. I got merch downstairs, and everybody follow me at Ken Jones Comedy, Ken Jones Comedy, Ken like the Barbie Doll Jones, like Mr. Jones, and comedy like a comedy show.
That was Ken Jones doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet. Can I get scores for Ken Jones in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, audience, let me know how you feel. I have an 8.5, 8.9, 8.9, 9.6, and a 10. Make some noise for the poet one time. Give it up for that poet one time. On deck, we have LJ Hamilton, but coming to the stage right now. Make some noise for Tella.
Talk about it.
Hundreds in my hands. Want it, spinning bands. I'ma take what I can get. That money keeps that pussy wet. I used to love a man just for his personality. Loving a man from my heart is my natural functionality. I'm ready to give it all up for that special someone unconditionally. Let's talk about how far that actually got me. Sliding down the wall oh so slowly. Singing If for my heart, saying go child's a destiny. Cause when I love passionately. Something like you ain't never seen. Shit, either could he. Cause I keep stressing him for my needs. Closed mouths don't get fed, neither did I. And this is why broke boys get left on red. Cause broke men got more than broke pockets. The energy be stiff, stingy, and dead. Over extensive him, now my life is in the red. And be careful of their energy, it can spread faster than any man-made disease. And have a bitch feeling dumb as fuck, no matter the amount of degrees. A broke man will see you beaming with life and say, hold my fitted cap and come and squeeze every smile and happy day from your memory. So fuck that, give me what I need. I accept Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Klarna, Afterpay, and definitely cash money. Go ahead and put it in my hand, honey, and make sure some food in my tummy. I can talk like this because my presence you are more than lucky. Because if I get what's hot under this dress, he'll have you feeling like a junkie. I'm funny, cute, and it's chunky. So go ahead and call me Big Mama if you love me. Now count out the 10s, 20s, 50s, and the 100s because I'm leaving here with something. My love ain't transactional, but please know I accept all funding. Because loving a man just for his personality left me with nothing. So pour into me, and I'll turn Niagara Falls on her highest tempo. She'll never stop coming. Leave it tingle like the tip of your hips, standing at full attention, ready to knock over something, and I'm grown. So ain't no running from sweet loving. My kitty cat sings sweet hum. She's powered on high, but she don't accept crumbs. Don't get wet for bums. I ain't a gold digger and I don't beg. So let me say this clearly. Send me the funds. Start with the big bills on top, end with the ones. And this ain't no stick up, sir, so please hide your guns. Cause when a man got it, he ain't scared to give it. Cash at his fingertips, he like send me money with his thumbs. I ain't a broke bitch and he don't treat me like I'm dumb. Cause I'm all own nightstand, he like to spit on me just for fun. Putting my toes in the warm sand, watch me smile while we land. And I look at him and I say, hundreds in my hands. Thank you.
That was Tella doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for Tella in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Okay, from low to high, I have a 9.5. And then I have a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10. I think the judges like hunters in their hand, but they only gave her a 10 on the scoreboard. But it was only the highest they could give her. On deck, we have Chief Ikenna coming to the stage right now. I want y'all to clap. I want y'all to make some noise for L.J. Hamilton.
He said, let's have a dream, and then proceeded to touch me in private places. Why is it almost always familiar faces that foster molestation? What happens in behind closed door spaces when family members become predators you feel unsafe with? Your innocence is then sacrificed on the altar of forced degradation with no way to escape it. I embraced 3 minutes of separation when my spirit watched my flesh being taken, absent penetration, but present the same trauma that I couldn't tell my mama. And I couldn't tell my father because we weren't close enough for me to call him. So for the next 20 years, I walked around emotionally naked, just hoping someone saw me, but they didn't. And nobody asked. Nobody cared when I became detached. My life became the darkest it had ever been, yet nobody had seeing eyes to understand this was my cousin. It was cool. It was the secret. No one knew. That's when I learned to master laughter whenever I was going through. See, I wasn't gay, so I was okay. I could just suppress away the shame, and I could shower away the pain, and I could pretend away the hate, and we could still celebrate birthdays, dap it up in church on Thursdays, go back to being cousins because the inappropriate touching never happened in the first place, right? Because it was just a dream. Or at least that's what he said. I often wonder if he ever felt sorry for what he did. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Did I mention we were kids? Family at that. Maybe I'm making it a bigger deal than it is or it was. You see, that was cuz he was a little bit older, but still that was us. Victim and victimizer couldn't be what we had become. I'm probably overthinking it. Maybe he was just having fun. Damn, I wish I had a rug to sweep everything under so I no longer have to wonder. So the little boy inside of me no longer has to suffer. He hurt me, made me feel unworthy. Prayer isn't working. I'm 40 plus, still trapped in 13, and I'm searching, but still I feel dirty. Still I feel resentment towards those who saw me crying out but never actually heard me. And y'all, I'm trying to nurse my wounds, but the kid in me deserves the truth. LJ, what happened to you was wrong, and my silence hurt you too. I'm sorry I didn't get you the counseling to work things through, but not out, because some stains will always remain in perfect view. But for you, I'm willing to take these steps to ensure your freedom, hoping one day you can look beyond the pain and forgive him. Maybe the abuse was generational, passed down by how someone close did him. Understanding this, I still can't help but feel like a victim. Because I am. And what's not talked about enough is black boys and molestation, the trauma of our violation, the secrets we take to graves and the pain, internal hatred and household spaces we don't feel safe in. And how it hurts even more when predators have our cousins' faces.
That was L.J. Hamilton doing a poem. Make some noise for the poet one time. Judges, can I get a score for L.J. Hamilton in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. All right, from low to high, I have a low score of a 9.8. And then I have a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. Hey y'all, we are down to the last poet of this competition. Everybody say aw. But we also have to hear him, so make some noise. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Give it up for Chief Ikenna.
So I lost my brother the other day. The world asked me, what does he look like? I said, just like me. Billy full but satisfied as if we were feasting on gumbo and jollof with Jesus Christ and his disciples. Our names, strong like Goliath. As if our ancestors were creating a cheat code on how to survive in this world. Our skin, dark like the new moon sky. Covering the world with our light like we were fire. After all, our skin burns the brightest in the dark. But I lost my brother the other day. Somewhere between ships and Juneteenth, somewhere between African proverbs and Martin Luther King's speeches, somewhere between transatlantic slave trades evolving into school to prison pipeline, they asked me if they could find my brother. And they say he might be in a better place. But I can't help to feel like this better place is his skin camouflaging to the soil 6 feet under. So I lost my brother the other day. Can y'all help me find him? See, our tongues are the same, but his twisted around the words translation to sound more colonized. Correct? See, our walk the same, but his steady and determined as if he was a sheep in a lion's den refusing to be prey. Our moves the same, yet different, as if we were disguising home from those who took it from us. My heart overflow with the joy of that drum that carried that beat. His heart overflow with the fear of that gun that carried that heat. My blood spilled into my soul for the world to see. His blood spilled into the floor for the world to see. I love my brother. Can you help me find him? His name is Obina Chisholm Ikena Chibike, but you call him Michael Brown, Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, Emmett Till. I said, sir, that is my brother, but the world denies it. Told me that I am too African to be black and I am too black to be African. But isn't it funny that when the gun locks eyes with us, we are one? I mean, we fit the description. Hood, black, male, threat, death. They don't use stones no more. Why would they? It's easier to kill two birds with one bullet. So I lost my brother the other day. The world asked me, what does he look like? I said, just like me. But with 400 years of cultural slashes ripped off of him, and then they asked, well, where can we find him? I said, on the tree, and where you hanged him. Or maybe in the fire, where you could have buried him alive. After all, our skins burn the brightest in the dark.
Give it up for the poet. Give it up to my DJ with a music choice. He kept it going all night. Oh, y'all don't fuck with my DJ? Y'all don't want to book him for divorce parties? Maybe a wedding. Y'all don't want to book him for a wedding? Yeah. All right. We get married. Y'all hate that shit. Judges, can I get a score for Chief E. Kenna in 3, 2, 1? Put them up, put them up, put them up. From low to high, I have a 9.9. And then a 10, a 10, a 10. And a board that says 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, which rounds to a 10. Make some noise for that poet one time. So listen, this is gonna happen because my judges was giving out 10s like it was Christmas. So I'm gonna go calculate our winners and break some ties real quick. I'm gonna leave you in the hands of the DJ just for one song, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna announce who won this slam. That's good? And you got one song and then we got a winner, I promise you. DJ, take it.
She said she wasn't ready for the world, so definitely set this party on fire. Yes, baby, definitely. Bring some friends you cool with. I want you to strip. I ain't got my nigga chick, so we get our grind on. She be calling me Biggie like Shadow. Man, I swear she fine, ho. She out the grind, ho. Telling me I'm down, ho. She gon' be down. She's got a light-skinned friend, like Michael Jackson. Light-skinned friend, like Michael Jackson. I was ready for the world, she was ready for some action. My house said you ain't a freak, so you gotta put my man on. I'ma play his fans, you gon' take your points off. I'ma play his fans, like me, you gon' see it.
If you are a poet who competed in this slam tonight, please come up to this stage. If you competed in this slam tonight, if you did a poem on this stage tonight, please come up to this stage. And as these poets come up, I need y'all to make some noise for all of them. Clap it up for these poets. Yo, it takes a lot to get up on this stage and talk your shit. It's very brave, it's very rewarding, and it's not easy to do. So I commend all of you for doing this, for sure, for sure. And special shout out to Toach, because it is his first time in this thing. So we had a slam and we got some winners. We got a slam, we got some winners, okay? But before we get to these winners, we had some ties we had to break. So for first and second place, not first and second place, I take it back. For second and third place, we had a tie, okay? So splitting second and third place prize, I want y'all to give it up. DJ, what the fuck is...
That's the one you want us to hire for the divorces?
Right. You know, he was trying to do something. He actually really talented. He really talented. Splitting second and third place. I want y'all to make some noise for Tella and L.J. Hamilton. They each will receive $150. Tella gets 100 in her hand, and then that right there. And then in first place, winning $300 American dollars. Who y'all think it is? It's her? Okay, who else y'all think it is? You think it's him? Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? Give me a drum roll. Give it up for Chief Ikenna! Chief, say something for the people. All right. Thank y'all. First of all, we want to give praise to the Almighty in this place. I appreciate y'all so much because I'm gonna tell y'all put a nigga to work. Y'all put a nigga to work. And I just also love this space, y'all. I don't like to tell my business out loud, but I'm gonna tell my business out loud to y'all because I appreciate it. This Friday I'm gonna be traveling to New York. If for those who don't know, I'm an actor. And so my next chapter in life is, thank you, I appreciate y'all. My next chapter in life is I'm trying to go to grad school. And so I'm applying to schools like Juilliard, Columbia, NYU, Yale. And so, by God's grace, the only thing I ask for y'all, if anything, I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all love. Need y'all, huh? Oh, I'm Nigerian. So, yeah. Huh? I'm gonna share my handle. My Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube is Chief Ikenna. Chief Ikenna.
And okay, I'm gone. Appreciate it. Thank you. 2 minutes. If you want to follow me, you can follow me, official LJ Hamilton, all one word on IG. If you want to follow Ken Jones Comedy.
You already know. Y'all know what I'm coming to say.
You ain't win. Get off my stage.
No, y'all know what I'm coming to say.
Show me the money!
Ken, get off my stage. Get off my stage. Go get Ken's merch. Go get Ken's merch.
I'm downstairs.
Y'all, my name is Zach Blunt. Y'all have been a wonderful audience. Give it up for yourselves one time. This is right about now. Thank you for sticking around. Do me a favor, y'all. Let's be polite. Let's be respectful. Please clean up after yourself and throw away your trash on your way out. Y'all don't have to go home. This is a bar. You can order more drinks. But y'all have a great fucking night. See ya.
Jury,